Morning. This morning I had to take Felix's homework into school, and I stopped on the way to look at the flamingos. Usually they're further away from the road, but today they were quite close. It's always nice to see. And this afternoon I got to take the dog to be fixed. There she is. So we don't get a bunch of puppies running around. That's what I do not want, so that will be taken care of today. I'm going to continue with this bed right here today before lunch. Okay, this bed is done. Leeks and spring onions to go with the leeks that I've already got growing there. These dead looking things here, those ones that we tried to transplant on the other side to give a little ground cover. They don't seem dead, but they haven't perked up, so I'll give them a little while longer. If that doesn't work, I might try doing a full-on like sod transplant, like dig them up in the dirt and bring the dirt over. See how that goes. Okay, next thing. Got in her mouth. Come here. Looked like a bit of meat. It's a lump of armadillo. Where'd you get that from? It's hard to eat. Looks like an armadillo's jaw and head. Nice. It's supposed to rain starting tomorrow for a few days, but looks like it might start today, which would be good for the garden. Everything's coming along nicely. I'm going to start harvesting some of this spinach soon, I think. And today I'm going to keep digging out this before it rains. We've got another couple of kilos of pecans today to send the kids back. They've forgotten a jumper or something. And those bamboo sticks. Yesterday I took Blackie to the vet to get fixed, so we don't have lots of little puppies running around. My only previous experience with a vet is in the US, where it's like an operation room, you know, what do they call them? Clinic, whatever. Everything's pristine and neat and antiseptic and all that stuff. So I take her to the vet. She's going to have this snip in her belly to get rid of her ovaries, and the vet takes her into the back. He's like, come on. I'm like, should I wait or come back? Or he's like, no, come. He's like, does this type of thing bother you? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, you're my assistant. So we go back, and instead of like an operating room, it's like a kitchen counter that's all messy with jars of like bits of animals in there. It was like a turkey claw or something, I don't know what it was, velociraptor claw maybe, who knows. And so he gives her an injection to calm her down, and then another injection to put her asleep, and 10 minutes later she's asleep. He gets an old bit of rope, and he's like, this is to hold her legs open, so he ties open her legs and ties the rope to the counter, and then he gets out his tools, and he does disinfect his tools, but they're in like a crappy old box, and he's got these really thick fingers, so he cuts her open, sticks his finger in, is feeling around, gets her ovaries out, whatever, chops them off. If you are sensitive, look away from the screen now, and don't look back until I say look back. So this is her laying on the counter. That's her ovaries right there, and he's got like a clamp that he uses to pull open her stomach, and I'm like lighting the thing up with the flashlight on my phone so he can see. Okay, now you can look back. I'll take that photo away. Look back if you're queasy. So now, and then I brought her home. She's fine. She's a bit dopey still, but she'll be all right. It's just funny the difference from a surgical operating clinic to that. Okay, everything's looking a lot neater. I've had a clear up. That bed is finished. There's going to be 2 days of in this video. This is all coming along nicely. I'm getting rows of shoots coming up here, for example, and here. So that's good. I cleared out half or a third of this bed, and I planted broccoli and Brussels in there. Might be a bit late, but we'll see. That one's done. Leeks and spring onions. Next is to finish this bed. Then I'm going to sift the compost. It's supposed to rain for the next 3 days, so I'm not sure what I'm going to get done outside for a few days. So, we'll see.